This is the video that I mentioned over here, showing how you can connect the pill button up to the shared game timer. I'm assuming that you already put this code here onto the pill button and that you got it correctly blinking blue like this, showing that it's ready to connect. I'm going to go through this pretty quick, and then there's plenty of text here that you can read. And if at any point you have any issues, questions, or you get stuck, absolutely don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I'm happy to help you one-on-one. So what we're going to do, we are going to create a test game. And I'm going to add a couple of dummy players here, so we have something to work with, giving them some colors. I'm going to divide the game into rounds so we can show how we can pass around, and then hit start game. So on this screen here, we go into additional actions and go in under remote controls. And we go into the Bluetooth section. And on this page here, we'll first have to add the Bluetooth module as a service that we can connect to by clicking here. Click Add Service. And in here, the UUID we take from the guide. Copy that. Paste it in here and give it a nickname. So with that saved, we can now connect to it. And once connected, you'll see it turn blue here, showing that it's connected. We get to this page here. There's a lot that you can do here, and there's plenty of information here, so I'm just going to run through it. The programming on the board kind of has to correspond with what we write to it to react. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy this bit here, which basically says that when we trigger this write script here, we are immediately at time 0 going to write this information to the board. And then the board, with the programming that we put on it, it will know what to do, turn on the right colors and so on. And I'm going to give it a name. And then the other section here, the action mapping, is the other direction. This is where the button is going to send information to the shared game timer that we then interact with. And the log here shows all of the pieces of text that the button has sent to us already. And there's one thing here now, connected. This is the first thing that it sends to us, and we'll want to connect that to something called polling. All that does is that it immediately sends this information back to the button so that it can immediately, as soon as it connects, put it on the right color. Now, if I press this here, you'll see here that it says short press 1. And if I long press it, it'll say long press 0. If I do that, it basically is going to send back the kind of press that we do on it. And then we can copy this, put it as a keyword that we're looking for, and hook it up to various actions. So I'm going to say that if we short press it, we're going to end the turn. If we press it twice, short press 2, then I want to pass the round. And if I long press it, then I'll want to go into admin time. And so on. So you can keep adding things until you're happy with how you program the button. And then you give it a name. I'm going to say pill button read, and click save. So now with that done, I'm going to click back. And we can see here that under the service Adafruit, we have two things here. Now this is a one-time setup. Now if in the future you want to use this over and over again, I'm going to back out into the game page here. All you have to do is go into remote controls, go to setup Bluetooth, activate the things that you want to activate. Most of the time you'll just want to hit this check all the boxes, which basically says that you're going to send this write script basically whenever something changes. And then we want to also react to the button presses as well. Hit connect. And now we are all set up. So now you can see that it started to blink orange. It's in the start game section here. If I click start game, it'll start glowing orange. If I press the button, we change the turn to Don's turn, and Don can pass by double pressing. And it's Gustav's turn, Michael's turn, Michael passes. And then now if we want to go into admin time, remember we long press it. And we go into admin time, and so on. So this is how you can easily connect the button into the shared game timer. There is plenty more that you can do. You can hook up all kinds of devices to this and program it using the write scripts and the read scripts, the action mappings. And if you have a cool idea that you want to throw back at me and work something out, then absolutely reach out to me. The way you do that easiest is to, on the home page, scroll down to the bottom, and there's here the welcome all feedback section here. This is how you most easily get hold of me, by emailing me. All right, thank you so much, and good luck.